Okay, let's talk about something that every fintech innovator dreams about and dreads. You have this incredible game-changing idea. So, how do you actually get it built and out into the world? The answer? Well, it's probably not what you think.
So there it is, that light bulb moment. You see a way to completely change the game in payments, or lending, or whatever your vision is. You know the market needs it, you can see the final product in your head, you're ready to go. But then reality sets in.
And that dream, it hits a brick wall fast. Because you're not just building an app, are you? No, you're pretty much building a bank from the ground up. You've got to think about military-grade security, navigate this insane maze of global compliance rules, and somehow integrate with dozens of different payment systems. This right here, this is where so many brilliant ideas just fizzle out. Right, so let's really dig into this DIY approach. Why does building it all yourself so often end in disaster? It turns out the pain points are pretty much the same whether you're a tiny startup just getting off the ground or a bigger company trying to scale up. What's fascinating here is how the problems just evolve. When you're a startup, it's all about speed. You're trying to get that first version, that MVP, out the door before you run out of money. But the build is taking forever, and getting the thumbs up from regulators feels like climbing Everest. Then you grow, and a whole new set of problems pops up. That quick and dirty MVP can't handle the traffic. Making any changes is now super slow and expensive, and you're always playing catch up with new rules. See the theme? You're spending all your energy fighting your own infrastructure instead of actually growing your business. So, if building from scratch is this huge trap, how do you avoid it? Well, there's a totally different way to think about this. A model that lets you just leapfrog that whole development nightmare and get right to the good part, innovating. The secret is something called banking as a service, or BaaS for short. And the idea is actually really simple, but it's incredibly powerful. Instead of you building the core engine, the payment connections, the compliance systems, you use a platform where it's already built. That's what Trusek does. They handle all that critical, complex stuff behind the scenes so you can focus on the one thing that matters, your brilliant idea and the experience your customers will love.
And what does this approach get you? A massive, massive boost in speed. We're not talking about a small improvement here. We're talking about launching new financial products up to 10 times faster than trying to build it all in-house. That is a serious competitive advantage. And just to put that into perspective for you, a project that would normally take you a full year could be live and in your customers' hands in as little as 6 weeks. 6 weeks! Think about that. And look, this kind of speed doesn't mean you're cutting corners on security or stability. Not at all. This is a platform that's been battle-tested. It's already processed over $17.9 billion in transactions, so it's ready to power your vision at scale from day one. Okay, so you're probably wondering, how does this actually work? How does one platform handle all that complexity? Let's take a quick look under the hood and see how all the pieces fit together so perfectly. It all starts right here, with the core ledger. Think of this as the bedrock, the unshakable foundation of the entire system. It's like a digital vault where every single transaction is recorded with absolute precision. This isn't just about bookkeeping, it's about creating total trust. Okay, so on top of that rock-solid foundation, you layer on risk and compliance. This is the part that keeps you safe and, legal. Instead of you spending months trying to connect to all these different services for identity checks and anti-money laundering, it's just pre-built, ready to go. It's like having a digital compliance officer on your team 24/7. Now, with all that security and compliance stuff handled, you get to have fun. This is where you actually build your products. This layer lets you create and manage any kind of account you can imagine. For people, for businesses, for families. It's your toolbox for building that multi-currency wallet or that new savings product you dreamed up. Of course, any financial product has to actually move money around, right? Well, this layer plugs you straight into the global financial system. Forget trying to negotiate complicated deals with networks like SEPA or SWIFT. You get instant access. Real-time payments, recurring payments, bulk payments, it's all there, right out of the box. And listen, if you have any kind of global ambition for your business, this is a total game changer. The platform supports over 65 currencies. This means your customers can hold, manage, and exchange money all in one place, seamlessly. All that friction from international finance, gone. And to top it all off, the platform gives you the power to offer the kinds of sophisticated products that used to be only for the big banks.
Things like savings accounts, overdrafts, and different types of loans. You have everything you need to build a complete financial service, all on one integrated, secure platform. So the tech is obviously incredibly powerful. But what does that actually mean in the real world? The real proof is always in the success of the companies that are actually using it. So let's hear from some of them. Take a listen to Eugene Dugayev from 3S Money. He hits on the exact pain points we talked about earlier: time to market and cost. Trusek helped them get their product out the door fast so they could prove their idea worked without burning through all their cash. Next up, Kalaroban Theniaslam from Umbrella Telecom points out something really important. This isn't just about buying software. It's a partnership. Trusek designed a solution that fitted seamlessly and actually helped them boost their revenue. It's about building with you, not just selling something to you. And finally, Mauricio Barbosa from RightCard really hones in on the deep regulatory expertise. Trusek literally helped them become an authorized e-money institution. That is a massive, massive hurdle. And they cleared it because they had a partner guiding them, giving them a real edge over the competition. So let's just bring this all home. What's the fundamental choice that FinTech innovators are facing today? It really boils down to that classic build versus buy question. But honestly, the stakes have never been higher. When it comes right down to it, it's all about focus. Working with a BaaS provider like Trusek means you can launch in weeks, not years. It means you can pour all of your time, money, and talent into the thing that makes you special, your customer experience, while they handle all the complex, invisible plumbing. You get to build on a platform that's already proven, secure, and ready to scale with you. Which really just leaves us with one last simple question. In a market that moves as fast as this one does, why would you spend a year building your foundation when you could spend that exact same year building your business? It's a choice that could define everything.